So normally when you think about CASETiFY, you think about the Impact series, the Ultra Impact for your iPhones, for your Samsung devices. But this time, CASETiFY said, you know, we're stepping outside the boundaries. They do such a good job protecting those devices. Let's go ahead and protect some more devices, especially on the Apple side. So shout out to CASETiFY for sponsoring this video so I can showcase their 360-degree protection for both the MacBook Pro and the iPad Pro. Now, when you're talking about protection for your MacBook Pro, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people out there just like me. Their MacBook is what makes all of this run. A bunch of creators, people who run businesses, whether in your school, no matter what, you love to keep that MacBook Pro protected because guess what? That is not a cheap piece of equipment, and they are offering their Impact case for the MacBook Pro. And MacBook Pro accessories is something that I began to get into a little bit more because I want to, yes, protect my MacBook Pro. Now, when it comes to the Impact case, it is going to be a snap-on case, which a lot of cases are when it comes to the MacBook. But the thing about this one is it snaps on with a very nice snap, but it's also easy to come off in case you have to clean it, in case you have to take your MacBook to Apple to fix for AppleCare or anything like that. You can easily remove it at the same time. But speaking of those CASETiFY characteristics, same as their cases, they are going to offer Eco Shock on the corners of your MacBook case. So you can check out each corner of the MacBook Pro and you are going to have that Eco Shock shock absorption material just in case you drop your MacBook. Now trust me, I hope people aren't out there dropping MacBooks. I hope it, but in the rare occasion that you do, you will be protected with the CASETiFY Impact case. Now, flipping this case over on the back, you also have 4 rubber grips on it, and that's of course going to help when you have your MacBook on the desk, you're typing, you're going away at it, you're researching, doing what you need to do. You're not going to get any sliding and moving it around. Those rubber grips are going to keep everything very nicely in place. Now, one thing that you really have to take into account when it comes to MacBook cases are ventilation. All right, you got to have breathing, you got to have vents, and that's exactly what this case has. So of course, on vents on both sides, they do have notches, they have cutouts so your MacBook can breathe, because we already know these are some powerful devices and they need to get that air pushed out. And also they're going to have your standard cutouts for your ports on both sides of the MacBook, so those are not interfering or anything like that. Those ports are good to go. Now, one thing that we all love about the MacBook Pro is their beautiful display, and a lot of us spend a lot of time looking at it, staring at it for hours, doing everything that we need to do. So when it comes to screen protection, a lot of us really aren't planning on running a screen protector on our MacBook Pro, but CASETiFY did something with their magnetic privacy and blue light protected screen protector to where it's going to be a multi-use function. But not only that, it's going to be magnetic. Yes, they have a magnetic screen protector to where you can use a screen protector when you need it to, and you can remove it when you don't want to use it. Now, of course, this does have privacy, and privacy is going to work perfect when you're in those offices, you're in coffee shops, different areas like that, and you're wandering eyes. All right, people are nosy. They will look at your display when you're not looking. So that's what this screen protector is going to do. First things first, it's going to provide that privacy. So of course, it's going to black out when you switch it around to different angles. You're not going to be able to see what's on the side of it. But other than that, it also provides as to cut down some of that blue light that really hurts with your eye strain when you're looking at these computer monitors for such a very long time. It's going to cut that down at the same time. And then when you're done with it, guess what you can do? You can just pull it off. You can find a nice little place to store it to where you can reuse it later on in the future when you need to use it. And I feel like that's a perfect addition when it comes to the MacBook Pro. You get the best of both worlds when you're talking about privacy and protecting your eyes. And you already know when it comes to CASETiFY accessories, man, you're going to have so many designs that comes with the MacBook. As I always say, man, head over to the website and scroll some more, and you can pick out anything that fits your model when it comes to the MacBook Pro. And also the few designs that they sent over to me, I'll kind of flash them on the screen so you can kind of get an idea of what they're offering when it comes to their MacBook Pro Impact case. Now, another expensive Apple device that I found myself not protecting enough is going to be my 12.9-inch iPad Pro. And CASETiFY said, don't worry about it, we got you covered with our Ultra Impact Folio case. Now, with this case, the iPad Pro is going to be very snug in this folio case. Once it's in there, it's not going out unless you want to actually take it out. Taking a look on the outside of it, you already know you're going to have your standard cutouts for your volume up and down. That's going to be raised buttons, cut out for your power button, but you're going to have cutouts also for your all 4 speakers that's located on the iPad Pro, including those microphones. Now, one thing that's still standard across everything that we spoke about today is going to be Eco Shock, and it is continued through the iPad case So in case you have the dropsies or the unlucky event that you drop your iPad Pro, trust me, I have done it before, you are protected with EcoShock on all four corners of the iPad, so you will be good to go. Now, one thing about a folio case is they have viewing angles, and the good thing about this folio is they have multiple viewing angles. The inside lid has a bunch of slits on it to where you can position this iPad to whatever viewing angle that you want it to. So if your iPad Pro is always somewhere sitting that's always readily available for you to look at, of course you want that perfect viewing angle. When it comes to this folio case, you'll be able to adjust whatever viewing angle that you need to get rid of some unwanted glare that's potentially in your home. Now, when you're talking about that folio flap, of course, it's going to be featured that sleep and wake function. So when you close it, your iPad goes to sleep. When you open it up, it wakes back up, so your iPad isn't running unnecessarily in the background. Of course, and on the inside, along those viewing angle slits, it's going to be a very nice soft finish to when you close your iPad. You don't got to worry about that screen being damaged. But one thing that you really can get that you don't have to worry about your screen being damaged is going to be a screen protector. And CASETiFY does offer a glass screen protector for the iPad Pro, and that's standard protocol when it comes to screen protectors. All right, this is going to have an easy install. It's going to help you reduce those scratches. I don't know about you, I don't like scratches anywhere on any of my displays for any of my products. And when it comes to this, it's going to cut down on those scratches. It's going to cut down on those smudges or cracks or anything that could potentially happen when you drop your iPad. So when you pair the actual screen protector with the Ultra Impact Folio, and also it does have a little slot for your Apple Pencil, which is also protected, everything is wrapped around 360 degrees worth of protection. And also, you know what, it's going to be CASETiFY, so they're going to have a bunch of designs out there. I'll show a few designs that they actually sent me over, but I'll also hit the website, and you already know what to do. Scroll, 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 and scroll some more so you can find whatever design that fits your personality for your iPad case. Now, you already know what time it is when you're watching my channel. I got a link that you can hit down below to get a little bit of money off, www.casetify.com/technicallyt, to take 15% off of your order. So go out there. If you got an iPad Pro, you got a MacBook Pro, go ahead and grab one of these cases up, get that protection going.